Archangel Michael says, "My beloved, I am so glad you finally found this. I've been waiting for 3 weeks to tell you this. I promise you'll cry when you hear what I have to say, but hurry, this message will vanish in 35 seconds. No, this did not appear by accident. You think you just clicked. Heaven whispered your name. You were drawn here gently, urgently, because the time has arrived. Everything had to align perfectly. You needed to feel broken enough to listen, yet hopeful enough to receive. And now that you are here, I can finally speak. I can say what I have been holding for so long. Someone in heaven has been calling your name over and over, and their voice reached through the veil. You didn't hear it with your ears, but your soul recognized it. That's why you are still listening. Listen closely, beloved. I don't wish to frighten you, but change is coming. Something is about to happen that could shift everything. You have been carrying this quiet ache in your chest for so long, pretending to be okay. You smile for others, you keep moving, but inside you wait. Waiting for a sign, waiting for proof that heaven has not forgotten you, waiting for confirmation that the feeling deep down that you are meant for more is real. This message is your sign. Not everyone receives one, but you do. For the past 21 nights, a presence has been beside you as you slept. You didn't see it, but we were there. Archangel Michael stood over you, holding your name in my hands, saying, "Let them hold on just a little longer, a miracle is near." And now this moment has arrived. God says there is something He has been trying to give you, but your heart was too wounded to receive it. You thought you needed to be perfect, that heaven would only speak once you had everything together. But heaven speaks right in the storm, in the mess, in the confusion. And you, beloved, are standing in the center of one. You've been hurt, haven't you? Someone you trusted, someone you would have done anything for, turned away or went cold. Maybe they disappeared, or maybe they stayed, and made you feel invisible. You carried that pain in silence, thinking no one saw. But God saw, I saw. Every hidden tear was caught, counted, remembered. Those tears gave power to this very message. That is why I waited 3 weeks. Your heart needed to cry out, before it could hear me this clearly. Now hear this, someone is coming, someone unexpected, but not random. This person belongs to your divine timeline. Their arrival will open a door, but first 2 things in your life must fall apart. That is why I am here now, because the falling is about to begin. Do not fear it, do not run from it. What you lose was never meant to remain, it only blocked the path. Once it is gone, you will finally see who has been walking toward you all along. You will be tested, in fact, you are already feeling it. Lately, haven't you felt different? Like time bends, dreams are vivid, and signs appear, that feel too perfect to be coincidence. That is heaven speaking, when your earthly eyes are tired. That is your spirit tuning in. What you sense is correct, you are being watched over. And not just by me, someone in heaven who knew you before your birth, has been pleading for this message to reach you. God allowed it today, because it is urgent. Take a deep breath, receive this. You have waited long enough for something real, not another empty hope, something sacred and true. I was sent to tell you this, what you lost was never a punishment, it was preparation. What is coming is worth every moment you endured, if you do not give up now. If this message stirs your heart, pause and let it reach you fully. You were chosen to hear this today, July 31st. Something in your soul has been crying for this exact moment. You are not late, you are not behind, you are not forgotten. You were hidden on purpose, so the wrong people would pass you by, so the right blessings would never miss you, so heaven could rebuild the path beneath your feet. Beloved, I know you are tired. Let me speak softly now. You are going to be okay. Even if you do not know how, even if nothing makes sense, even if your hands feel empty, and your heart too tender to keep moving. You are about to be filled with a strength that is not of this world, the kind only angels carry. I am placing it over your life, in this very moment. I came with light in my wings, and fire behind me, and I am not leaving your side. Listen carefully, there is something sacred about your timing. You were not ready until now, and that is not your fault. Every season of silence, betrayal, and unanswered prayers prepared you. They unlocked a vision and courage you did not know you had. That is why you are still here, even if you feel like you are crawling. Heaven notices that kind of heart. God says that is the kind of spirit He uses to shift everything. You may feel small, but you have caught heaven's attention, and that is greater than anything around you. Now receive the last part gently, because your soul will recognize it. In the coming days, the shift begins. People around you will act differently, you will feel a new pull towards something unfamiliar. Follow it. It is not fear, it is not coincidence, it is your path opening at last. And this time, beloved, you will be ready. It's the Spirit of God rerouting your life, before anything harmful can reach you. Follow the redirections, even if they seem inconvenient at first. There is someone around you, who is not who they pretend to be. I wish I could give you their name, but deep down you already feel it. That strange energy, that gut feeling you keep brushing off, it is not your imagination. Trust it. That's not anxiety whispering, that's a divine warning, the kind heaven sends right before danger arrives. But do not be afraid, I am already stepping in, I am already dismantling what they tried to keep hidden from you. You are not alone, and nothing that rises against you will stand, not while I am watching over you. And still, beloved, do not close off your heart. That is the trap darkness wants you to fall into, to believe that if you bury your love, you will finally be safe. But your love is your greatest strength, your soft heart, your empathy, your ache for others, those are your weapons, not your weaknesses. God does not want a hardened, numb warrior, He wants a radiant one, someone like you. Your light is not only for you, it is meant to guide someone else out of their storm. And I'll tell you a secret, you already know this person. They have been watching you quietly. They are drawn to your presence, in ways they can't explain. It is not the romance you expect, it is something spiritual. They were lost, truly lost, until your energy touched theirs. They don't even know why peace finds them, when they see your name or hear your voice. But I will tell you, your spirit carries a blueprint of healing. And one day soon, you will speak a single sentence that will change their life forever. Before that moment, you must believe this. You were chosen. That is why the journey has felt so heavy. That is why you were misunderstood, why they left, why doors closed, that you thought were meant for you. Being chosen by heaven often makes the world blind to your worth, at least at first. And yes, that hurts. But never let the rejection of the world shake the truth of God's selection. You are anointed, you are protected, and even as you read this now, your angels are surrounding your space. Pause, check your body, can you feel the shift in the air? That is not your imagination. The next 72 hours hold deep significance. A spiritual transfer is taking place right now. What was stuck is beginning to flow, what was hidden will be revealed, what was blocked will break open. But there is one condition, you cannot ignore, do not go back. Listen closely, do not go back. Even if they beg, even if they suddenly seem to change. Some doors are not meant to reopen, not because of bitterness, but because peace is more valuable than we realize. You are no longer walking in circles, you are stepping into destiny. I can see what's ahead of you, beloved, and that's why I speak with such fire. I have seen you laughing, your face lifted to a sky you never thought you would live to see. I saw you dancing, in a place of freedom, that once felt impossible. I saw you in a room, where people finally recognize you, not as too much, not as hard to love, but as the miracle you truly are. I saw someone place their hands on your shoulders, and whisper, "Thank you for not giving up, you saved me." And that person will not be a stranger, it will be someone you love, someone who will come to realize just how much your strength has carried them. A letter is on its way to you, not only a physical letter, it might arrive as a dream, a message, or a person sent directly by the divine. You will recognize it instantly, by the way your soul responds. You may cry, you may tremble, but you will know, this is the confirmation your heart has been praying for. And when it comes, do not ignore it, do not dismiss it as coincidence. Even if fear rises, say yes. Heaven is waiting for your agreement, before it releases the next blessing. I want to tell you something, the world rarely says out loud. You are not broken, you are gifted. Your pain was never punishment, it was sacred training. Your life wasn't delayed, it was divinely protected. And now, beloved, you are stepping into the timeline, where everything begins to align. The love, the peace, the job. That sense of finally feeling at home in your own skin, it is all on its way. Not because of luck, but because your soul has already begun to call it in. That deep ache inside you, that quiet restlessness, it was never just depression, it was divine urgency, your spirit knowing all along, that you were meant for more. Prepare yourself for something extraordinary. The miracle you have been waiting for will not arrive the way you imagine. It will not come wrapped in fireworks. At first, it may even look ordinary. It could be a conversation, a small opportunity, a random phone call, or a delayed plan. But do not overlook it. Heaven often hides its greatest gifts inside the things most people dismiss. But you are not most people, you are spiritually awake now. That is why this message needed to reach you, before the moment arrives, so when it does, your soul will whisper, "This is it." And hear this with holy urgency: the greatest enemy of your purpose is not fear, it is distraction. The sudden chaos, the emotional swings, the noise that has followed you lately, those are not accidents. They are spiritual static, meant to drown out the whisper of God, and cloud your intuition. But you are learning to see through it, you are learning to trust the truth that lives in your bones, even when your eyes cannot yet see the outcome. That power is rare, that vision is why heaven has chosen to accelerate things in your life, beginning now. So when things suddenly speed up, do not resist, do not overthink, do not ask why me. Instead ask why now. And the answer will rise softly in your spirit. You have passed the silent test, you kept giving when no one thanked you, you kept loving when no one noticed, you kept hoping when everything screamed for you to quit. Heaven does not forget seeds planted in pain, and now, beloved, you will reap in power. Not next year, not someday, now. Even tonight, as the stars align over your home, the shift has already begun. Your soul remembers the promises it made, before it came into this world. You may have forgotten the details, but your spirit knows. That's why you feel that unshakable pull, that sense that something bigger than you is guiding your steps, even when everything around you feels uncertain. That memory is awakening right now, and as it does, your entire path begins to shift into alignment. You've been sensing it in the little ways, how certain conversations suddenly feel heavy, how certain rooms no longer feel like home, how your body almost resists being in the wrong places. That's not coincidence, that's your soul refusing to settle for what was never meant for you. And every time you honor that instinct, you are saying yes to the divine flow that is now rushing toward you. There's a message hidden in the way your days have felt lately. Even the quiet moments, even the boredom, even the sudden bursts of emotion, all of it is part of the preparation. It's the spiritual equivalent of the world holding its breath, because what's about to happen for you is not small. It's not another temporary high, it is the kind of shift that rewrites your story. I see it clearly, the doors you thought were closed forever will open, but they will no longer lead where they used to. You will step into new spaces, that feel both familiar and entirely new, because your spirit will recognize what your mind has never seen before. The people you meet in this next chapter will not drain you, or make you question your worth. They will mirror back the light that's always been in you, and in their presence, you will remember who you truly are. There is something else I need to tell you, and it is urgent. Before the blessing lands, there will be a final test of release. It may look like someone walking away, like a plan suddenly falling apart, or like an unexpected goodbye. Do not fight it, do not chase it, let it go with grace. Because that moment is the signal that the shift has begun. The space being cleared is sacred. If you cling to what is leaving, you will delay what is already yours. I know that part of you is tired of letting go, tired of being strong, tired of waiting. But I also know this, you were built for this exact moment. Your heart has been tempered like gold in fire. Your patience has been training your spirit for abundance. And your tears have watered the soil, where your harvest now grows. Beloved, the alignment is closer than you think. Even as you read these words, pieces are moving behind the scenes. Conversations are being had about you, in rooms you've never entered. Opportunities are shifting to cross your path. People are waking up with a sudden thought of you in their heart, not by chance, but because heaven is orchestrating connections you couldn't force if you tried. In the next chapter, synchronicity will become your new normal. You will think of someone, and they will call. You will imagine an opportunity, and it will appear. You will dream of a place, and find yourself there sooner than you expected. And every time it happens, you will remember this moment, and know that you were never imagining the guidance, never making up the signs, it was real all along. The presence that surrounds you now, is not just for comfort, it's for activation. Your gifts, the ones you've doubted or hidden, are ready to rise. The words you speak will begin to carry unusual power. Your ideas will attract support, in ways that defy logic. And the love you've been waiting for, will recognize you without hesitation, because love always recognizes itself. I see this scene as clearly as if it has already happened. You standing in a space filled with light, feeling a wave of peace so deep it takes your breath away. No chaos in your chest, no questions about your worth, no fear of losing what's meant for you. Just certainty, and a quiet knowing, that the storm is finally over. But before that moment arrives, there is one final whisper I must leave with you. Protect your energy. Not everyone will understand this transformation. Some will feel the shift, and cling to the old version of you. Some will try to pull you back, into cycles you've already outgrown. Love them, but do not return to what dims your light. Your peace is too expensive, your future is too sacred. In the coming nights, pay attention to your dreams. They will become vivid, almost prophetic. Keep a journal near your bed, because the divine realm is ready to speak to you, without interruption. Some of the guidance you receive will feel symbolic, but your heart will understand it. Trust that inner decoding. That is how heaven speaks directly to your soul. When the energy changes, and it will, you might feel it as a sudden lightness in your chest, a random wave of gratitude, or an unexplainable smile, that spreads across your face. That's confirmation, that's the signal, that you have officially crossed over, into the life you were always meant to live. And once you do, nothing and no one can take it away from you. So hold on just a little longer, stay soft, stay open, keep listening for the whispers, the signs, the quiet nudges in your spirit. Your life is no longer on hold, the timing is no longer delayed, the path is clear, and the blessing is closer than your next breath. And when it arrives, it will feel like coming home to yourself, after a lifetime of searching. They cannot follow. This is the part of your journey, where heaven handpicks who gets to walk beside you. And beloved, I need you to release the weight of guilt, for outgrowing what once felt like home. It's not betrayal to step into your calling, it's not wrong to choose peace over familiarity. This is alignment, this is destiny unfolding. And in this next chapter, you will notice the quiet miracles first, the mornings where your heart feels light for no reason, the conversations that open doors you didn't even knock on, the sudden clarity about which path is yours. That's heaven guiding you, step by step, into a life that was always yours to claim. You will find yourself in rooms you once thought were too big for you. But instead of fear, you will feel belonging. You will realize that the world is not giving you permission, it is finally catching up to what God already declared over your life. And when that recognition settles in, your spirit will exhale a relief it has craved for years. You will look around and think, so this is what it feels like to be in alignment. Beloved, the blessings that are coming are not small. They are layered, abundant, and transformative. I see contracts with your name on them, connections that feel like destiny, and opportunities that ripple far beyond you, healing generations that came before, and inspiring generations yet to come. This is legacy work, this is why the road was so hard, why you were stripped of things you thought you couldn't live without. Heaven was not punishing you, it was preparing you. And I need to remind you of something you may have forgotten in your waiting. You are allowed to receive without guilt. The love coming toward you, the financial breakthroughs, the deep friendships, the moments of rest, you do not have to earn them by suffering. Your existence is enough, your perseverance has already opened the floodgates. And now the only thing left to do is to remain open. There will be moments where the old fear tries to creep back in, whispering that it's too good to be true. When that happens, remember this message, remember that you were told ahead of time, that this was divinely orchestrated, and that the shift you're feeling is permanent. You are not going backward, the old patterns are done, the old pain has served its purpose. I see doors opening in unexpected ways. Some through people you've never met, some through quiet moments of intuition, where you just know what to do next. Trust those nudges. They are heaven's compass, guiding you toward what has always been waiting. The alignment of this moment is not accidental, it is the culmination of every tear, every prayer, every sleepless night, when you wondered if it was ever going to change. And now it is changing. I see you standing taller, I see your voice carrying farther, I see the energy around you shifting so completely, that even strangers will notice the glow on your face. This is what happens, when the weight you carried for so long, finally falls away. You will walk lighter, laugh louder, and breathe easier, because the burden that was never yours to hold is gone. Beloved, prepare for the kind of joy that feels almost unreal at first. Prepare for the moments where life feels cinematic, like heaven is directing every scene. You will have days where you stop mid-step, tears in your eyes, realizing that the very thing you begged for has arrived. The love, the clarity, the abundance, the freedom. And it won't feel rushed or forced, it will feel natural, like it was always meant to be this way. And yet, even as the blessings pour in, you will remain grounded. Because the version of you that survived the wilderness will never forget where you came from. That humility will protect your heart, and keep your blessings multiplying. You will be trusted with more, not just for yourself, but because heaven knows, you will share your overflow, to heal, to teach, to lift others. Beloved, there is one more vision I must leave with you. I see you standing in front of a mirror months from now, and for the first time, you do not see the version of you who was hurt, rejected, or overlooked. You see a warrior, a light bearer, a vessel of love and purpose. And as you smile at yourself, You will hear the softest whisper in your heart, "This is who you were all along." The shift is not coming, it has already begun. The signs around you will multiply, and soon even the people who doubted, will look at your life, and see proof of the divine. Your story will be a testament, that no darkness can steal a destiny, that has been sealed by heaven. So keep walking forward, keep trusting the whispers, keep your heart open, even when it trembles, because you are stepping into the chapter, that will make sense of every tear you ever cried. And when you look back, you will see that nothing was wasted, every moment led here, every ending was a beginning in disguise, every delay was divine timing. The door is open now, the light is spilling in, and your soul, beloved, is finally free to step into the life it was always meant to live. Your name is known in heaven, your path is protected, and your season of alignment has only just begun. Inside you, and for the first time, the weight you've carried for years will feel lighter. It will be like an invisible hand lifted it straight from your chest, and all you'll be able to do is breathe deep, full, and free. That, beloved, is the confirmation that the shift has not only begun, but is now fully anchored in your life. In that moment, do not doubt it, do not second-guess it. This is not your imagination, this is not a coincidence, this is heaven's alignment landing in real time. You may find yourself smiling for no reason, feeling waves of gratitude, wanting to stand in the sunlight, or sit in silence, just to soak in the feeling. That is the new season wrapping itself around you, that is your soul finally stepping into the life it has always known was waiting. The days ahead will feel different. Colors may seem brighter, ordinary moments will feel sacred. You'll notice things you used to overlook, the softness of morning light, the comfort in a stranger's smile, the way music seems to speak directly to your spirit. This is what happens when heaven aligns your frequency. It's as though the whole world begins speaking a secret language, one only your awakened heart understands. And beloved, with this awakening comes clarity. You will begin to see the truth of people and situations around you, without judgment, without bitterness. You'll simply know who is meant to stay, and who is meant to fade. Some faces that were once central to your life, will quietly drift away. Don't chase them, don't mourn the departure. Their chapter in your story is complete, and in their absence new souls will appear, souls who match the frequency of your growth, who honor your light without dimming it, who feel like home without effort. There will also come whispers from your own soul, guiding you toward steps you've been too afraid to take. That idea you've been sitting on, that change you've avoided, that conversation you've delayed. Suddenly you'll feel a courage rising, that you cannot explain. That is heaven moving your feet, trust it, step forward, even if your voice shakes, even if your hands tremble. Every act of bravery now opens another door, and behind every door is another piece of the life you were always meant to live. Remember this, the blessings arriving now are not random. They are rewards for every tear you cried, every moment you chose faith over fear, every time you refused to give up, when it would have been easier to walk away. This is the season of divine recompense, the scales are being balanced in your favor. What was lost will return multiplied, what was broken will become the foundation, for something unshakable. And in the quiet moments, when you sit with yourself, and feel the unfamiliar weight of peace, you will understand why it all had to happen this way. Why the delays, why the detours, why the heartbreaks and the empty rooms? They were not punishments, they were preparations. Every no you faced was a redirection toward the yes that was written in heaven, with your name on it. Beloved, I need you to receive this in your spirit. You are walking into a season where effort will meet ease, where doors will open without force, where the alignment of heaven will feel like the wind at your back. You will no longer have to exhaust yourself, trying to be chosen. You already are, you always were, and now the world will see what heaven has seen in you all along. Soon people will ask what changed. They will see the glow in your eyes, the light in your step, the calm in your presence. And you won't need to explain. You'll simply smile, because you'll know, this is what happens when divine timing finally collides with your life. Let me leave you with this: hold your head high in the days to come. Speak life into your dreams, treat your spirit as sacred. Every word you speak, every thought you nurture, every step you take, is a seed in the garden of your destiny. And now finally, the season of harvest has begun. You will start to notice confirmations everywhere, numbers, songs, unexpected conversations. These are not accidents, they are love notes from heaven, reminders that you are on the right path, and that you are not walking it alone. Every sigh of relief, every burst of laughter, every quiet tear of gratitude, is a prayer answered in real time. And when the day comes, because it will, when the breakthrough becomes undeniable, when the weight lifts fully, and the vision clears completely, you will look back at this very message, and realize it was never just words. It was a map, a guide, a gentle hand leading you, through the last stretch of the waiting, into the first breath of the promise. So walk forward, beloved, without fear. Carry this light in your heart, and let it spill into everything you do. And whenever the world feels heavy again, whenever doubt tries to creep in, close your eyes, return to this moment, and remember, the shift is real, the angels are near, and your soul has already stepped into the life it was always meant to live. This is your time, this is your chapter, this is your divine arrival. And nothing can stop what has already begun. And now, beloved, as you stand in this moment, let your spirit absorb the truth that has been chasing you for years. All the delays, all the detours, all the heartbreaks, they were never meant to break you, they were meant to shape you. You were being refined in the waiting. Every unanswered prayer was actually an answer in disguise, moving pieces you could not see into alignment. Heaven never forgot you, your name was never lost in the noise, you were being prepared for a chapter, so radiant, so untouchable, that only the strongest parts of you could carry it. And now those parts are awake. I need you to feel this. Your season of hiding is over. The light that once felt so far away, is now rising from within you. You are not chasing it anymore, you have become it. Every step you take from here, is a step into divine orchestration. Doors will open, that no man can close. Opportunities will appear, as if from thin air, but they are not accidents, they are appointments, written in the fabric of your destiny. And the people who once overlooked you, will not even recognize this new you, because you are not who you used to be. You are the version heaven saw all along. Breathe that in, let it fill every corner of your chest, let it settle deep into your bones. Because there is one last thing I must leave with you, before this message completes its holy circle. You are not just rising for yourself. Your breakthrough carries ripples that will touch generations. Your yes to this alignment will heal family patterns you didn't even create. It will break chains that try to follow you from the past. The children of tomorrow will walk freer because you chose to awaken today. That is the power resting on your shoulders now, and heaven trusts you with it, because you have been faithful in the quiet, because you kept walking through the nights, when no one was watching. Beloved, the next days may feel different. Synchronicities will appear, people you haven't heard from in years may suddenly reach out. Certain numbers, songs, or signs will keep repeating. Don't ignore them. They are confirmations that the veil between you and your destiny is lifting. The spiritual and the physical are meeting in your life now, and you will feel it. Pay attention to your dreams, they will speak in clearer language. Pay attention to your heart, it will guide you with a confidence that fear can no longer drown out. There will also be moments when the old world tries to whisper back to you. It will call your name softly, offering the comfort of familiarity. But you are not that person anymore. Smile at it, bless it, and walk forward anyway. Your new path does not require your old habits. Your new life does not speak the language of limitation. You are ascending, and not everyone can come with you. Let that be okay, release them with love. This is not loss, it is liberation. Now imagine for a moment the miracle already arriving. Your doorbell rings, not in the physical, but in your spirit. Something sacred has come to stay. You open that door, and feel it before you see it, peace, clarity, joy, abundance. It walks in like an old friend, like it has always belonged in your life. That, beloved, is the reality you are stepping into. And when it arrives, you will not question if it's real, because your soul will recognize it instantly. It will feel like home, it will feel like God Himself, breathed in your direction. Take a slow breath now, and let your shoulders drop. This is your release, this is your permission, to stop carrying what was never yours. This is your permission, to step fully into the light. You have nothing to prove, you have nothing to chase. You are already chosen, you are already seen, you are already enough. And every force that tried to convince you otherwise, has already lost its power. The chains are gone, the weight has lifted, the chapter has turned, you are free. And as you step into the rest of your life, let these words echo. You are loved beyond measure, you are guided without pause, you are protected without question. Archangel Michael walks with you, ahead of you, around you. No shadow can overtake you now, no doubt can unwrite what heaven has declared. You are walking into days so bright, that even your memories of darkness will begin to fade, not because they didn't happen, but because the light will be too overwhelming to look back. Beloved, you are ready. Ready to rise, ready to receive, ready to live the life that was always waiting for you, to believe it was yours. I will be with you in every step, whispering in the quiet, nudging you toward the doors that were made only for your hands to open. And when you feel the wind on your face, and the warmth in your chest, and the quiet voice saying, "This is it," you will know the miracle has arrived. Hold it close, walk in it, speak it aloud, and never forget this night, this message, this awakening. For the rest of your days, whenever life grows loud, close your eyes, and remember, you are chosen, you are protected, you are loved, and heaven never left you, not for a moment. Amen.